Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness, and welcome to Street Magic, the mage venue, where, well, tonight is one of those nights. Uh, Noah is gone to a reenactment of the Warriors somehow because he needed to go, and Astrid is probably very busy doing stuff. So it's up to and I'm trying to find the word, but I can't remember what it would be in terms of college, but whatever. The two senior member of uh, Omega Gamma House of the Amahara, which is a house without Wi-Fi. Like why? To introduce Taylor to No Boys Day at the Amahara. So yeah, I think that's a good point to start our scene in whatever. Whoosh.
Before too much plotting can be done, Violet will get trapdoor spider snatched out of the hall midway. Like she's traipsing along doing her thing, passes by the workshop door, and it just happens to pop open at the perfect moment. There's a blink, and then Taylor goes, "Oh my gosh, come here, I gotta show you this." Grabs wrist, yanks in, closes door.
Yeah,
And she will, of course, immediately skirt over to the closet, which has been repurposed for holding finished projects, and flick one of the sliding doors open so that, at the very least, almost immediately can be spotted a pair of feathered wings. I did the
oh,
thing. I did it good. Look at this. And she will proceed to pull out the various layers, aka uh, some underoos that are probably in just a little box or something up on the top of the closet, and then like the little skeezy dress and the wings, and plop all these out on a table.
and yeah, like I got that shiny stars in her gaze, and she's chuckling evilly as she's rubbing her hands together.
And unless I miss my mark, these are pretty much the sluttiest thing I've ever made. So, congrats. I
she,
leveled up.
she she hand over her hand. Come on, high five. Don't leave me hanging.
Sorry. What'd you say? My brain.
she she's waiting for a high five.
Oh, yes. There will be high fives. Immediate high fives. Also, now that you've had a moment to reorient, Taylor may or may not be puttering around her workshop in Chewbacca footy pajamas.
Well, I mean, that's good because well, Violet Violet pajamas is a unicorn onesie.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay, well, let me just put that in my room just for when the other idiot comes back.
Oh yeah, I had to make sure you didn't see him. He was in here, what, yesterday, day before? I can't remember time, but yeah, he came by and enchanted some of the stuff I made. So I had to make sure he didn't get a look in the closet.
Yeah, he's a good assistant. He knows how to work with others. That's cool. Well, I haven't seen Luke, so I guess it's an all girl night out today. So, and she's gonna grab, she's gonna grab Taylor. You're gonna
Taylor
get
has
out
been
of your vampire lair, lady.
what? But I don't know. Layers are pretty safe. They're so secure, so safe. Even if there's no internet.
And yeah, the unicorn is dragging the Chewbacca monster.
There's a pretty good indication of how much time she spends in there. By which I mean she's practically built a castle of empty energy drink cans. It's gotten a little excessive.
Uh, I no no, and she just it's your room, it's your universe.
I'll eventually. I mean, do we have a whole extra recycling tub? Because I might need it, even when I crush them. I'm gonna tear down that castle like Godzilla. All part of my master plan.
Okay, don't forget
Drag,
to record
drag,
it
drag.
for the glory of the internet.
Well, I can't. Look at this thing, and she like fishes around. She's got pockets in her onesie, so she like fishes out the brick phone. And she's like, I have to type with T9. T9. Violet, this may be the most painful thing that's ever happened in my life.
And she chuckles a little bit. Oh, honey, and she slightly opened the onesie and she shows her shoulder. There's a scar there.
Nope, pretty sure this sucks more. This is the worst.
Okay, well, if you want to get shot in the shoulder, you
Nope,
just tell me.
nope,
I'll
nope.
make
I
sure.
do not need a basis for comparison. I'm just going to stand by irrationally demanding that this is worse, even though it's probably not, because that looks terrifying. And how long did that take to heal? I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you'll just have to do what I do. You know, when you're in this place, you draw as much, or you read as much porn as you can, because we don't have internet.
I just go to Panera. I think they've caught on to me, though. They give me the stink eye.
It's okay. Worst case, you can just move your ass to the brown bear. At least the brown bear has Wi-Fi.
It does? Hopeful face is so hopeful.
I mean,
and I assume at this point they're like tottering down the hall.
Yeah, she opened. I guess yeah, she's gonna go. Dade, that's the brown bear has Wi-Fi.
Yes, the brown bear has Wi-Fi.
Oh, thank God.
Why do you ask?
I have an internet withdrawal.
You're not thinking of connecting anything to the internet that you'd bring here, there, are you?
Not until I get Escher to come and encrypt it. Little thumbs up?
Big thumbs up.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm getting Escher over here like ASAP because I will die.
You are not
Or
going to
I will
die from
go
internet
broke.
withdrawal. You will possibly die from cardiac arrest due to the amount of caffeine you ingest.
But I need it to live, like Wi-Fi.
Taylor, you need sleep to live.
I do that too. Like in the middle of the day.
Well, I mean, as long as you're sleeping.
Sleeping is good when you can get some.
No, I sleep just like, in the middle of the day when most people are awake.
I don't remember the last time I slept.
I'm gonna hope recently, because otherwise you'd die horribly from not sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those weird things happen. The more powerful you get in the sphere.
Weird things seem to happen, just period, end of sentence.
Weird things do happen when you're a mage. A lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, did we figure out how those guys were chasing down cars, maybe? As she's dragged along. And I'm pretty sure one of them possessed that cop. I'm just saying.
What?
I talked to Ken, I guess.
Did you not hear yet, Violet? About how we got chased down on foot at like 50 plus miles per hour?
Yeah, and
What?
Creepy
Yeah.
fuckers.
I broke some guy's legs with my car.
He just looked kind of annoyed that they didn't work. He didn't even look like it hurt.
Yeah, I mean, Ken said something about Kuei Jen.
Oh.
What even? Can they randomly possessed people? Is that a thing they can do?
I don't know, but
Those
apparently
are-
Penny might know something about them.
That's pretty much the worst thing. I do not need people who can run 50 plus miles an hour possessing cops and chasing me in a car. That's creepy and I don't like it.
Hmm.
Anyway, should we have tacos?
I like tacos. Perk.
Yeah. Yeah, good old taco night.
Yes.
Or we can also go out stuff.
You mean like outside?
Well, yes, the outside world.
I don't know about this whole crazy outside thing. I mean, I do it for the Wi-Fi, but I mean, for fun, clearly madness.
You
Well,
should go over
I
waifus, not the Wi-Fi.
I have no waifus.
We could hit up a club or a bar or something.
Yeah, we could.
Doesn't terrible stuff happen when we go to bars that we don't already own?
Well, I mean, we could go to a bar we already own.
Oh,
So what I'm hearing is, please, Jade, open up the Brown Bear for us.
Yeah.
I mean, a place where we get access to behind the bar sounds pretty good. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
All right.
I could go drink all your liquor. Grin?
To the Brown Bear. Actually, you know what? I have to do inventory tax, so drink.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let's drink the inventory.
But is there food?
Well, there's a kitchen there, and food can
course
be
there-
cooked, or we can just stop by Taco Bell and empty our wallets on cheap tacos.
And question the third. Can I
Okay.
change out of my Chewbacca onesie? Because, I mean, if you're actually going to open it, I mean, being a weirdo here is cool and all, but it seems a little over the top.
Yeah, I can just say it's closed for a private party, but it might be a little cold for the Chewbacca onesie outside.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna, and she like does the little thumb thing, like I'm gonna change real fast. And she will scamper back to her room to do just that.
Yeah. Might as well. I will get my self-change. I mean, I know it's onesie unicorn is sexy as hell, but
Yes, probably go change too.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah, let's go. And she's going to get dressed. Unfortunately, not in the wonderful costume that was made for her, but
That would be awkward. Yep, Taylor will come out wearing what look, for all intents and purpose, like the most heavy duty coveralls you've ever seen, and a coat. Probably from one of her cosplays. But I mean, it looks like a serviceable coat, so fuck it.
okay, ladies.
Jade will grab her keys and head out to the car.
Taylor will follow along, yelling, "To the boozening!" Pointing dramatically into the sky, like onwards style.
Yeah, let's go to Mom's car.
I apologize in advance for the child safety locks.
Aww.
It's a used
Mom.
car from the 90s when they became a standard feature.
Can't you, like, turn them off?
I don't know. It's a Corsica.
And Taylor's just going to do the cursory, like, glance once the doors are opened, because usually on, like, the inside, like, the part that closes against the car of the back doors, there's, like, something you can twiddle to turn off the child safety lock.
I mean, I guess basically what I'm saying is that it's a Chevy and GM made it, so probably not.
Yeah, she'll look really hard at it, tilt her head, and be like, "You know what? I'm not even. I quit. I'll just ride in the back and cry if you don't let me out."
That's okay. But you know, on the upside, we have cup holders at the wazoo.
Cup holders are good.
Yeah, it's cool.
So once they're settled in the car, she will again point her finger dramatically onward and repeat, "To the boozening!"
Jade will fire up the car and put it in gear and start heading toward the Brown Bear.
Taylor
While
buckles
trying
up.
to
She's learned.
make the heater work. Yeah, it's a really good idea to buckle up. Wait, Violet?
Yeah.
Okay, riding in the car.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've made a PTSD check.
Blink.
Yeah, she she just stays out of the car for a second, and she yeah, she stays unmoving and go, you know what, I'm gonna take the bus.
What? Why?
Violet has not had a great experience being a passenger in cars.
Oh, actually, better yet, I'm gonna go with my I'm gonna go with my bicycle.
Your
Seriously?
bicycle?
Aren't you gonna
Yes.
freeze?
Whatever.
Okay, let me out of the back then. Jesus, I'm not getting stuck in here. You can't leave
Whatever.
me caged like this. Dramatically beats on
I'll
window.
Whatever. I'll get there.
Just open the door, Taylor. The car is not in gear.
Oh. Damn it. Pops open door, moves into passenger seat, rebuckles.
Okay, Violet, we'll see you there.
Yep.
And now Jade will put the car into gear and head towards the Brown Bear.
Yeah.
When she gets there, uh, she will park around the back of the building, um, unlock the back door, turn on the lights in the kitchen, turn on the lights in the bar area, and pull a few stools down. Um, and she will actually set about making tacos in the kitchen.
Yes. Yeah, Taylor will follow her in and try to figure out how one makes margaritas. Because isn't that the thing you make? I don't know. There's got to be like a little recipe thing or something. It kind of fiddles. And when Violet eventually arrives, we'll go to the door to let her in and make sure to lock it behind her.
Yeah, she's gonna arrive. Hey, I made. And she looks at her. She looks at her watch. I think I brought a new record.
Well, don't worry. In your record time, I still haven't figured out how you make a margarita. I'm pretty sure that's what you do on girls' night, margaritas. But what's in a margarita?
Triple sec, tequila, and lime, I think. And then salt on the outside of the glass.
That's it?
Yeah. Just pop it in a blender with some ice.
Blink.
Okay, let me grab that. And let's see this little blender.
That's a craft roll, difficulty 9.
Why difficulty 9?
I'm kidding.
But yeah, Jade told you what goes in it. She did not tell you how much of what goes in it.
That's the best part.
I mean, it's okay. I can work dark magic.
You can work dark magic.
Dark magic margaritas. So legit.
Yeah. Just for the lols, I'm going to make a wits roll to see if I put the good doses. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the best margarita, but at least it's not okay. So alcohol, chug, 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 chug. Oh, look at that! It goes above the limit. I think it's good.
And Taylor will get involved at least proportioning like fluid to ice so they don't come out like solid or runny. And this,
This is actually a craft roll.
did come out fine. Portion wise, she knows nothing. But at least when it comes time to put it in the blender, she's like, no, I got this. And portions the ice properly to the booze. So they come out like perfect texture.
Which is excellent, because when you're going to get drunk on not measured margaritas, you want the texture right.
At least.
Mm. All right. Now let's see how that stuff feels like. And she's gonna take a sip, and she's going to go. yeah, it's great.
Taylor like finds the little rimming set thing and pops the glass onto it, pops it into the salt, probably overdoes it dramatically. There's probably way too much salt on there. And pouring the drink in knocks half the salt off into the drink because she's good at many things, but drink craft isn't really a thing for Taylor, experience-wise. So, yeah, she ends up with this sloshed margarita. She does at least use a margarita glass, or, yeah. Because she's seen this in pictures many times. And yeah, she likewise will take a swig and, like, pause and her nose scrunches up a little bit. It's like, oh god. Yep, these will do it. I don't know if they're right, but we gotta get drunk.
Jade will poke her head out of the kitchen while the meat simmers and pour herself a margarita and taste it. And let's see how this goes. Wow. That.
I think she got a little happy with tequila? What the fuck's in this?
Tequila, triple sec, and lime. How much tequila did you use, Violet?
I mean, she chuckles a little bit. It's the Sahajia special. I mean, and she takes a very serious face. I mean, it's whenever I have doubt, I use the Naomi technique, the more of a mirror.
Oh god. I can't tell if I'm gonna get brain freeze or drunk first.
Probably both.
Kind of glances to the door.
Jade will head over, peek out, and see who's there.
She will see a person she remembers.
Oh, hey, George. Come in, I guess.
Thanks a lot. He has his overcoat. It's kind of cold outside, so he's just stands there for a second, just shakes himself, and just takes off his overcoat. Just looks around. Private party. Should I come back later, or?
Well, we have margaritas, really strong margaritas, and I'm making tacos. So, I don't know, girls. Can George stay?
Violet will catch that once he comes in and Taylor actually gets a look at him. She glances over and narrows her eyes a second to recognize him, and then turns back towards the bar. And Violet will see the eye roll, because all she remembers is that this guy was a jerk.
She's gonna shrug. It depends. I mean, if George get out of line, we can always kick him out. Not that hard.
Hey, why would I get out of
kill him
line?
with your margaritas.
And she looks at George. Please, George, not
George has this exact look of the face claim on him. Exactly that face, exactly that smile on his face.
So you're telling me that what he has right now is an extremely punchable face?
Yes, very much so. And he will just get over and just sit down and I'll behave, all right? I'll be cool. I'll be totally fine, all right?
He will probably find that the blender pitcher is within easy reach.
So,
Meanwhile, Taylor is suddenly so interested in this drink. So interested. She's drinking that really fast. She is going to get some brain freeze. And yep, there it is. She does the face scrunch and the wince and very quickly puts the drink down. It's like, oh shit.
So he will just see if there's a glass to get himself a margarita.
Oh, there's a bunch of glasses on the counter.
He pours himself one and whoa. Wow. Okay, that's a bit stronger than I'm used to, but you know, hey, do each his own.
Yep. Oh God, why?
Rub the inside of your wrist with your thumb, I think, or push on it or something. That's supposed to help with brain freeze. I forget exactly what you're supposed to do, but I know it works.
So, is there an occasion, or are we just getting drunk for the betterment of mankind?
Welcome to
Uh,
girls' night.
Yeah, the boys were off having fun without us, so we decided we'd have tacos and booze without them.
Well, better this way. Serves them right.
So, what have you been up to?
I just saw. Well, it's a couple of hours ago. I've been moving around. I saw something really very weird, but nothing's new in this city, I suppose. It was strange. I'm kind of getting the idea. That's partly why I came here. That it was someone who was not, normal, but not like us, but just different.
Okay, not normal, not like us, as in furball or as in fucking vampires.
Well, there's
Well,
also the Fae,
some of them turned to dust.
vampires,
Vampires.
probably.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I was a little careful. Took quite a few stops, just making sure I wasn't followed. But couldn't sleep, so I got over here. But yeah, it's the first time I've really seen anyone's eyes light like that, and I needed a bit more booze. So, and people turning to dust is also kind of new. So, I needed to relax a little bit, where people knew what things were happening. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird the first time you see it.
Mm.
Because you're like, at first you're horrified, and then you're like, that is so Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I was about to ask if it was just like that. Yes.
But where was it? I'm quite sure that some of them were watching it and weren't too happy about it. I talked to two people. I mean, those two guys, they seemed shifty, but one of them was really, rubbed me the wrong way, really. But he also seemed like he was fucking on the verge of dying himself. And well, there might have been, and he just rolls his eyes as he says vampires as well, whatever the fucking called. But yeah, just they seem fairly a lot more sociable than you would think.
I mean, being sociable is kind of how they suck you.
Yeah, I've been hit on by a couple of vampires.
Yeah, I was told if someone hits on me that's way out of my league, totally a vampire.
Well, they were both guys. I mean, they weren't hitting on me. Like there was nothing gay about it. But well,
Kind of quirks a brow.
Well, that's good to know.
Totally straight vampires. Gotcha.
No homo, bro.
homo, bro. I haven't heard that before. Oh,
Jada.
don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, they're gay people. I mean, I got nothing against them, and I know quite a few.
Watch out for your next word. That's generally when you start to shit the fan at full force.
That's when the shit hits the fan. But yeah, no, I got nothing against them, but it's just there's different types of stereotypes when it comes to vampires. That they're all about seduction and stuff, and they're all about being, in dark clothing and dark leather bondage, mother, and
Kinky.
this some other stuff, and they didn't really fit any stereotype. But then again, I didn't get too good a picture of them. So
I don't think I've managed to meet any, so yay me.
well,
That is quite possibly a very good thing.
Yeah, it seems like a good thing. I don't need some non-heartbeat having creeper breathing down my neck. That's just creepy.
okay, I get it. It's weird that they're dead essentially, but I mean,
Like literally though.
yeah, but
They're living souls
they're
trapped in
weird.
dead bodies.
A lot of us, there's apparently a lot of other different weird people. I mean, is it that much weirder than with some of the other stuff that goes on?
I mean, do you ever have the irresistible urge to crack open a cold one?
No.
I mean,
But people turning into fucking giant. Well, I don't know how large they are since I've never seen it, but turning into wolf monster.
I'm just saying.
things, that's
Hashtag
weird as
Team
well.
Jacob.
Team Jacob, what's that?
Oh my god.
I mean, technically, it's better that he doesn't know.
Like her head falls into her hands. Like, oh no.
Although, I feel like maybe that's a vampire stereotype George should be aware of. The dark, broody guys who wear their hair in a bouffant and smear themselves in glitter.
Oh, it's that the Twilight thing, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't using that for reference. Just say. Mary Shelley's Dracula. Some of the other stuff, and the one with that hot chick in it, Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, Underworld. Yeah.
Yeah, but those werewolves, like those were the worst masks I've ever seen. They didn't even move really. Like it's
No,
like their
that's true.
necks were just locked the whole time.
But, that's the thing. Kate Beckinsale pretty much trumps every other negative thing to say about it.
I don't know. I was a bigger fan of Van Helsing. Good werewolves and a good male and female lead. Come on.
Well,
Okay,
Van
yes.
Helsing was kind of shit. The guy.
Van
Van
Helsing had the better acting and the better special effects, but Underworld had the better screenplay.
The better what?
Screenplay.
Oh.
Better story.
Yeah. I mean, the Razor Whip was pretty fucking cool. I wonder if I can make that. I bet I could make that. I need tools, though. I need, bolt it to the floor industrial tools, but...
You could almost certainly make that, Taylor. I'm certain.
Yes. Oh, you should see what I'm making for Alaric. It's so cool.
You're making stuff for everybody now, aren't you?
Pretty much. I mean, as long as the money's good, so I don't, die in poverty. And people aren't total jerks. I mean...
When you're making stuff, I'm guessing you're making weapons in general?
Recently, mostly armor.
Yeah, armor.
Yep. Made a special pattern for Kevlar, so it doesn't really restrict your movement. And then I've kind of learned how to soup it up some. Put a little extra padding in the right places, extra layers of Kevlar. Like this! And she, pats her legs. She's got her jacket open and she's wearing a pair of, giant coveralls, 8 million pockets. But they look heavy duty as fuck. You can see that joint-wise, it's made in such a way that whatever heavier panels there are set up so that they don't restrict the joints at all.
Wow. You normally expect to get fucking mugged by, I don't know, Al-Qaeda or something? Or
fucking zombies, man. There's zombies and fucking Agent Smith and everything.
You know what? That actually looks pretty good. How much does that run a person for? You know, full set for both the body and the legs. For a guy like me.
She will look him up and down, and I will let people peony her. As she, in theory, is kind of assessing his size and fit.
Ah, 4 successes.
Who else got what?
I got 2.
Oh, Jesus, hold on. I'm gonna silence that shit. You got 2. What's Jade got?
Also 2.
So they could tell that she's glancing him over, and she doesn't look like normally she gets an order and she gets kind of enthusiastic, especially when it's something new. But they could tell she's kind of grudging about it. Ironically, George will tell Bess that there's a borderline like wicked little glint in her eye as she's trying to put together the math on this as far as what she would charge. It's almost like she doesn't like him very much.
You can tell that after a little, George begins to smile a bit more.
She knocks back the rest of the margarita. This was a bad plan. She gets brain freeze again. But at least she's happier.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It's not your wrist. It's your tongue. You put your tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Yep, doing it. Oh, God, but your tongue has to thaw first. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't even know you. I could tell you that when Ken ordered the first one, he gave me the materials and then another 400 to top it for just a vest. But, at the risk of being really blunt, you're kind of a jerk.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But you just said you don't want to die of poverty, right? And
Well, yeah,
you're
but
in
I've
the
made
business.
like,
You're in the business, right?
I mean,
You're making
I
money.
guess.
I mean, I make a lot of business deals with people I can't stand, and they can't stand me either. But it's a mutual beneficial relationship, right? So, you know.
Eh,
So,
I'll
how
think
much
about
would
it.
materials cost? Just, you know, you could just a guess, just a raw figure.
I mean, with the others, they actually bought vests and brought them to me. I didn't buy them myself.
All right, I can bring them to you.
So it would be a matter of getting all the Kevlar and then the labor fee, and then you're kind of a jackass fee.
Fair enough. Just a round figure of how much we're talking.
Katie's going to do some quick Googling on how much a Kevlar vest costs. Shopping tab.
No, he's asking for the jackass fee and the.
Oh, labor fee and the jackass fee?
Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
And she gets kind of a stubborn expression. Says, well, it's 400 I got for the vest. The pants are going to be just as big. So let's say another 400 for labor. And then let's just throw another 400 on because I don't like you.
Fair enough. 1,200. Yeah, should do it.
And materials.
All right. So I give you $2,000 and you'll do it.
Her eyebrows shoot up. There's no subtlety. They just kind of migrate into her hairline. You fucking serious?
Subtle.
That should cover it, shouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Can't turn down $2,000 fucking dollars. Jesus. I could
Hey,
get good equipment
I mean,
with that.
And yeah, I am kind of an asshole, but you know, hey, I like good craftsmanship, and it should maybe dissuade the rumors a little bit. And then again, well, probably not. Yeah,
All right. So I'll make you a set the same qualities I made the set for Ken.
right.
Won't keep you from moving around. Upper body, lower body.
Right.
I'll have to make a new pattern. And I'll probably... you know what? Fuck it. We'll just do it right now. And she starts patting pockets, and all sorts of nonsense starts coming out of her pockets. There's like a small ball of yarn, a crochet hook, some knitting needles, just this loop of yarn, a little notepad, a handful of pens in various ridiculous colors, and eventually, a measuring tape, much like a tailor or seamstress would use, one of the like cloth ones. Oh, fuck it.
Wow, Okay. Wow, that's kind of impressive.
You know what? I gotta do my thing.
No, it's just being able to fit all that stuff in there. I mean, it's kind of amazing. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Like, consider that she has something like the effect of souped up cargo pants, extra pockets, and then it goes all the way up onto her upper body.
He still seems a little bit impressed.
And she'll dare to grin a bit and stand up, and we'll go through the cursory process of getting measurements off of him, like nudge him to stand up, like nudge his arms up, nudge his arms down, nudge his legs, yay far apart, etc., and go through the process of quickly getting his measurements, jotting them all down. You can see that there's like a page that says Ken, there's a page that says Violet, and this one, the top just says Jerkface.
Righto.
That means I probably have to get your number.
Yeah, the jerk's face with a C, instead of a K. Just.
You know what? For $2,000, you could say it's a C. She fucking like scribbles over.
He has a very wide smirk on his face. I mean,
she's just shaking her head. She looks disappointed in herself at this point.
He seems to be less than. I mean, he doesn't seem to bother all that much by it. He just seems to smile.
Yep, she'll scribble out Jerkface and rewrite it with a C just for him because fuck it.
Hey, he smiles, and anyway, just it seems to have a very, very smug smile on his face as he smiles to her. And yeah, the measurements will be taken, and he will just. All right. Yeah. Numbers, right? He will give you a phone number, and he will take yours as well.
Yep, she puts it in her brick. Gives him the one to her brick.
All right.
And then everything just disappears back into seemingly random pockets. You could swear she's not even putting them in the same one she pulled them out of. It's just kind of stowing shit.
Would it be an idea to have a system for that? Just points down.
Huh?
Have the same thing in the same pocket. So like number 1 is the measuring tape, number 2 is the, and so on, so on, so on.
Takes all the fun out of it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, it's like a ritual thing, like. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
She plunks back on her seat, kind of nudges the margarita glass aside, vowing to wash it, and then gets a much bigger glass. Like one of the ones that has the giant bowl top, and refills it from the blender.
George will get some scotch.
Well, now I know what being a sellout feels like. Rich, but shamed.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
From back in the kitchen, you can hear Jade start coughing, almost like she choked some on her drink. She comes back into the room. Tacos are ready. Just
Tacos.
assemble them however you like. We have a topping bar.
You're the best.
And she'll set up lettuce, tomato, sour cream, the meat, shredded cheese, and the tortillas, which are kind of fried but still flexible, not really crunchy, out, and let people assemble them however they like. And also, she'll put a stack of plates on the bar for people to use.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I miss that shit so much.
You're welcome, I guess.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
And it's catching on.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Taylor is shameless. There's a mountain of sour cream on this. And it's going in her face. This is not ladylike.
It's okay. It's okay. Nobody cares.
She's like doing that thing where she overloaded the wrap, so it's like, I will make you fit in my face and not fall everywhere. It's a tragedy waiting to happen, really. Now I really want to make tacos. God damn it. So, is there anything else horrible and new happening besides creepy guys and zombies and apparently you and the vampires?
Oh, and she turns to Jade. So Ken just dropped me Ginger. So can you explain me a little bit much? Because last time I checked, I thought she was in prison.
She's not in prison anymore. I don't really have
yeah,
an explanation
yeah, I know.
for that.
I've seen.
Yeah, that's about as much as I know. She's
I mean, I'm sorry. Because I talked at the same time as you did. I didn't heard anything.
So you know about as much as I do about that, Violet. She's out of jail. Apparently, she's got some kind of zombie radar, and she gets a fever whenever one of them dies.
Zombie radar.
She knows exactly how many are left.
So wait. You mean that article is not a joke? There's actual fucking zombies?
Were you not around for the first zombie?
No.
Yep, we're keeping her. She speaks Irish.
Oh, you mean? Oh, wait. You mean the ghost?
Yep.
You mean the ghosts that came back into bodies and are like amnesia?
Zombies. Wiggles fingers.
Man, that's almost disappointing. For a second, I thought we were gonna go zombie apocalypse.
Well, I mean, that is still a possibility.
But my Romero movies.
Well, if it happens, it probably won't. You know what? I don't really know what the zombie apocalypse is going to look like.
I mean, I'm already seeing the zombie apocalypse at outside of every Apple store when they release a new iPhone.
I'm just saying, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm making a chainsword. Straight up 40k. We're getting real.
I don't know. According to the guide to survive during a zombie apocalypse, what we should aim for is rather not noisy swords and get on a motherfucking boat.
Well, yeah, but just suck all the fun right out of it.
That's true. However, I would advise to invest in anti-shark gear.
So, like, bat shark repellent?
No, no. I mean, when you go underwater and you want to study shark, they give you this very tough, made out of chainmail uh, diver suit, and basically it's extremely resistant. So people who go, yeah, I'm gonna wear, some medieval armor or some shit. No, just go and look like 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 a frogman, and you'll be okay.
What?
What book was this?
And she's trying to think for a second. Uh, no, not this one.
Okay, was it was it something you could walk in and buy off the shelf at Barnes and Noble?
It's the zombie survival guide by Max Brooks.
Mel Brooks's son.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You stay speechless.
Yeah, I gotta say, I would take anything in that book with a grain of salt. Just based on the fact that it's something that you can walk into Barnes and Noble and buy. Although there is a shocking amount of dangerous magic that you can just walk into Barnes and Noble and buy. That said, I really don't think anybody who is writing a zombie survival guide, Collins would be the guy to talk to about that.
Who?
Collins.
Collins is the shit.
Yeah. Voodoo guy helped us get Taylor out of the casino.
Have a voodoo guy?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shit.
Apparently, he has some kind of house or castle or something in the Shadowlands.
Huh. Well, that's... Huh. I don't know what you say about that.
Nice, cool as hell. And he's really good at mixing drinks.
Yeah. I guess that's a good perk to have.
Yes.
Very good perk to have. Jade will fold herself up another taco and start eating it.
Hmm.
So, Taylor, are you? I mean, you do this armor business, but I mean, have you always been doing that, or is this a new thing, or?
I
I mean,
mean, the armor I was making before was fake.
oh, it's like for like medieval. What do you call it?
Well, except for the scale mill. That shit was legit.
Right, like reenactments or what do you call it?
LARPing.
Medieval fair. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
LARPing, costuming, cosplay, props,
Oh,
all sorts
okay.
of cool stuff.
All right. So the jump from the real stuff, well, from semi-real stuff to real stuff, was kind of easy, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing your handiwork.
She kind of grins.
Man, man.
It's been pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
maybe I'll shoot.
Yeah.
Do you have a shop or something?
I mean, I have a workshop. I don't have like a store. I had to kill all of my accounts online.
Oh,
So,
that sucks.
I mean,
That's not
kinda
why you're a
gotta-
little. Is that why you're a little strapped for cash?
well, yeah. And even before when I was making like wedding dresses and stuff, like it's good money, but it turned around right into my equipment and materials and, so I could make myself stuff. So the money kind of came and went rapid pace.
All right.
So what you're telling me is you need like a bookkeeper.
Ken talked about responsibility, and that
And
just
a
sounds like
budget.
a lot of effort. And I don't even have a bank account anymore.
You know, once I see what you've done, which I'm looking forward to, gotta say, maybe the two of us could have a little bit of a conversation about that. I tend to know a lot of people who do this for a living.
The make stuff?
No, who makes money? Well, makes certain that money behave, shall we say, move in the right
Oh.
way, and don't make trouble for the owners. And people
Is
who
that
make
why
a
you're
lot of
super skeezy?
You
No.
know people who launder money for a
Well,
living.
You would say I fit right in, with the general perception of what Wall Street is. I'd say that
Skeezy.
most people say, yeah, bastards, assholes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an investment banker myself, but I have a lot of friends in the same, in the monetary industry, financing.
Of course you do.
I might be able to hook you up if you're interested, of course.
I will think about it.
All right. Suit yourself. You got my number.
Yep. Yep, I do.
Great. Jade, it's been a pleasure as always. I'm real tired. I really should be getting home by now. Thanks for the drinks. How much do I owe you?
You know what? It's a private party, so just I'll just put it on your tab. How about that?
All right. Sounds good to me. Thanks. See you around. And George will just get up and get on his clothing, and we'll just leave the place.
And Taylor relaxes into kind of a flop on the counter once she's sure he's gone. Just like, oh no, why?
She's gonna get a pat on the shoulder.
He
Oh.
took his big green money dick out and smacked it on your face.
Oh no, why do you have to say it like that? That's so bad.
Because it's what he did.
Oh, but it's like $2,000 and I don't even have to cover materials.
I know.
That is
I'm not saying it's-
ridiculous.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you got a guy throwing a fat wad of money your way. I would probably take it too.
My poor standards. They're broken and bleeding.
It's okay. You still have the option of saying no. I have a conscience, and I don't need those $2,000.
I mean, there is that. I mean, personally, I was kind of hoping thinking you were gonna jerk him on the price, and then he jerked himself on the price.
He did. I tried to jerk him on the price, and he jerked harder. I don't even know how I feel about this metaphor anymore. This is just gross now.
Have another margarita. You'll feel better.
Yeah.
Pulls her gigantic cup over, mumbles into it.
It's okay. You'll survive this.
Gage sort of pats her on the back.
I mean, you still you have also the very twisted option to make it flawed and hope for the best.
Oh,
But that's a very long con.
yeah. Ugh.
Or you take his money, you make him stuff, and you never have to deal with him again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make the thing. I'm not gonna get known for making shitty gear. But I didn't learn how to make the super crazy souped up stuff till after I made Ken, so neener. So that means I need to make Ken a better one. Well, I told him I'd make it the quality I made Ken's.
Well, I mean, hey, that
It's
that
still
is a
good.
thing. That is a thing that was said, and that is a promise that you can keep.
I mean, it'll still be good. It just won't be like super crazy bananas.
Gage sort of pats Taylor on the back, and hey, if it's any consolation, that if you put that $2,000 aside and save it.
But I need to start doing metal work. And I need facilities. She like makes this big broad gesture when she says facilities. Like facilities.
Like what? Like a warehouse on the docks?
I might already have a place to put it, but the equipment.
So,
I
like
mean,
a
the stuff
warehouse
that
on the docks, or what are you talking about here?
I'm talking about, like the actual equipment for making the things. The stuff that Alaric has me making is pretty small. But if I'm going to be making bigger stuff, or I mean, like if God help me if I try to learn about guns and make stuff for those too, I'm going to need like actual specialized equipment for working on it. And why buy for $20 what I can make for 105 in crafting supplies? Plug's
That's
face on
fair.
bar again.
It's okay, Taylor.
I'm going to sell out like Blizzard.
You are not a sellout like Blizzard. Come on.
I mean, you didn't make Diablo 3.
Exactly.
Didn't make Diablo 3.
Exactly, you're not a monster.
But I said I'd never allow server transfers, and now look at what happened. $2,000 and you get a server transfer.
What?
What? Nothing.
I mean,
I might play World of Warcraft. I might think Blizzard's a total sellout. All those things they said they'd never do. Oh, you want to go from Horde to Alliance? No biggie. Just throw us some money. Even though we said we'd never do it.
so what did you actually say? You'd never make equipment for a jerk face?
I generally don't. I usually tell them to sit and spin.
But you didn't because $2,000.
Because $2,000 of profit.
So
Yeah.
take that $2,000 and get a CD and let it roll over.
Yeah.
The rates aren't real great right now, mind you, but it's better than nothing, and it's better than having some Wall Street investment bankers, scummy friends handling your money.
I will take his money, but I'm not letting him handle my money. That is
That
just
sounds
weird.
like a very good plan because from the way he was talking, it sort of sounded like
So
he
skeezy.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like he launders money
It kind
Or-
of sounds exactly like he launders money.
or knows people who launder money.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Tingling. As the doorbell goes, as Noah enters. Hi, everyone.
hi Noah.
Hey, sweet cheek.
It's fucking cold outside. Post.
Come here. I'll give you warmth.
Yay.
Come in, have a margarita and some hot
Yeah,
tacos.
exactly. She hands him a margarita.
Violet made them. They are fantastic, by the
Cool.
way.
I could use a drink.
Taylor may or may not be drowning her sorrows in one of these margaritas.
So, what y'all discussing?
Oh, you know how Taylor sold her soul to the devil.
For $2,000? Okay, it
she's
wasn't
not-
literally my soul, but it felt like my soul.
Okay,
Trust me,
you're
sweetie, your soul is intact. I can still see it.
That's totally not creepy.
What? Who? What? Where?
George the Amazing.
Oh,
George
that
Yeah.
asshat. I am surprised he still lives. Do you know? Like, I just came from. Do you know was that article that happened about the shooting of the movie of the Warriors, like the visualization?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I was there, and he was there, and he was trying to flirt with two werewolves, and it went horribly. And I'm surprised they didn't eat his face.
Wait,
Huh.
he didn't mention that.
I mean, of course he wouldn't mention that.
They literally told him to fuck off, and he wouldn't. And then they decided to body block him. And then this big guy showed up, and everybody just parted.
Who were the werewolves?
Luke's
name?
girlfriend.
Oh, 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 oh. This is too good. This is too good. I have to phone and tell Luke because this is too good to not tell him.
I can't stand his ass. I don't know what to do whenever he shows up. He's just like, look at my dick.
His
Yeah.
dick is made of money.
Look
His
at my
dick
dick.
is made of
It's
money.
amazing.
And
Well, yeah, it was fun. You know, the visualization turned out to be one big vampire battle, and they started ashing each other. I got some of the
Oh.
ashes.
So we're there.
Yeah,
Wait.
I just said so.
No, because he told us that they were vampire and stuff, and I wasn't sure. You okay? Like, do I need to
Yeah.
catch you somewhere?
No, I'm all right. They just held this fight in public until one of them walked away alive. And he pulls out a pouch and opens it, puts it on the table. I got some vampire ashes. Should anybody use them for magic materials?
well, I mean, theoretically, this is a really, really powerful regent.
I got them for free. Those are great.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna ask you to pay for his own ashes.
No, like, oh my gosh, it was really funny because there was Luke's girlfriend who desperately wanted to get some of these ashes, and she acted all like a groupie, like, you know, for the hype of this movie, and tried to get them. And there were these two goons, and they were both like, "No, fuck off! This is private property." But it's the street, so it's public property, so it's not private. And they were sketch.
Girlfriend is pretty baller.
And they were sketch as fuck because they said something to the big guy, and the big guy just like a robot responded. Like they told him to do something, and he just straight up did it.
That's not weird.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do that too, if you know how to do that. But yeah. So like they couldn't get the ashes, so I walked into an alleyway and kind of just grabbed some from a distance.
Cool.
I replaced it with some sand, you know, equal trade.
Oh, you.
How do you heart emoji? Oh, there he is.
Eh.
I might have started something.
Blink.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see how this goes.
What did you do? Is Ken going to be all pissy again?
I told Luke that George was hitting on his girlfriend.
I made Luke the good armor. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, we still got to see a little bit more adding up to that. Thinking especially not getting spotted. That's a good one to put. Or just deflecting bullets.
Deflecting bullets is nice, but it should be done carefully because if people see you do it, that's gonna hurt.
I mean, genuinely, I think with the amount of stormtroopers and general action minions, I think people kind of expect you to miss people.
I mean, it's all right as long as you just enforce like a kinetic energy flow around the object. It should be good. It's worked for me so far.
Yeah, and you're not literally just sitting there going woo, 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 like Neo.
Who?
Matrix.
Oh, right. That was a thing.
Yep. was definitely a thing.
Look, I have a lot of time to myself lately, so I may have gotten a stack of movies from the library, and I might be binge watching them.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, it's just a little sad. You know, they don't have whole seasons of old TV shows that you can check out. You've got to check them out one disc at a time, and you can only check out like 7 discs at once.
On a side note, I'm working to get Wi-Fi in the Chantry, like actual protected Wi-Fi.
Oh my god, yes. I can't wait. I need to see when Usher's free.
Because we had some when Aiden was around, and he used his things
Stuff.
to
Yeah.
do the thing. Like if we just get a normal Wi-Fi box, and then I don't even know. Like I don't know enough about computers to actually do this shit.
You know what? I'm pretty sure if we have the equipment already there, she's got this.
Yeah,
Sure.
like she's a virtual adapt, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Shrug.
She's the girl that's like weirdly close with Ken, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not the only one who saw something there, am I?
I'm not going to say that if only because I don't know if she had her arcane up or not. So neither.
She did not.
You weren't in the scenes I was in.
Mm. Okay. What Jade's talking about, she didn't have it up.
Nope. That was definitely a thing.
So, yeah.
So,
Stuff is happening everywhere.
yeah, I mean, those zombies, now apparently vampires do shit in broad, well, not daylight, but
I mean, they've done it for a little while, I believe, as far as I know.
I mean, Halloween was definitely out in the open. Very out in the open. With like a fountain of blood and everything.
well, ain't that charming?
Yeah, it was real fresh blood too.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what about blood?
The vampires apparently threw a party at Halloween. Vampire themed.
Okay.
Yeah. I have the number of this one chick. I haven't called it yet.
What chick?
Blonde, really pretty.
Let me ask you a different question. Is this chick a vampire?
Yeah.
Okay, don't call the number.
Yeah, that seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Like I know you're all on the shtick. You're on the shtick, Jade. Of let's get rid of the undead. But let's not call that number. Like we have enough troubles on our head so far.
I don't know. She seemed perfectly willing to talk, until
Jade, Jade,
shit happened.
Jade.
What?
No. No.
Are you
Vampires
finally gonna tell me what's going on with you?
I've been pretty open about it.
And let me help?
Noah kind of does the thing where he like rolls his head, cracks his neck. That's different.
Why?
Because you calling something that almost did mass genocide could throw a bomb at us. What I'm doing is just taking care of family business. So far. If I need help, I'll call in.
Jade takes the number out of her pocket and tears it into little bitty pieces. Good.
Thanks.
That's all I really needed to hear.
Right. Right.
Hey, Noah,
Yes.
out of curiosity, if I told you we saw two Asian guys running at a speed that let them keep up with and almost overtake a car driving 55 miles an hour, would you have any idea what they are?
No. So far, I've heard zombies.
Well, that was the thing that happened.
I have heard. I have been briefed on this.
You talked to Ken, didn't you?
Nope. Points at Taylor.
Taylor like raises her hand.
But she talked to Ken, didn't you?
Well, I was there.
She was. I took her with.
Ah, yeah.
I am on team bad decision.
Honey, we're all on Team Bad Decision.
Tell me about it. I am possibly the queen of making bad decisions. Possibly the queen of making bad decisions.
Well, let's hope nobody makes a really stupid decision then. Bad decisions, okay. Stupid, no. No.
I mean, why you gotta be so specific?
But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how all of this works. And I mean, if it makes us, a little bit more reacting and not sitting waiting for them to come and say hi to us at our gentry door, I'm all up for it.
You know what? When we get home, we should watch some of those movies.
Yes. Definitely.
I agree with this.
I might yell about practical effects. That's okay.
I mean, it's all right.
I've got riff tracks for all the Twilight movies. It's the only way they're watchable outside of, downing an entire bottle of sake during each one.
Yes.
What are we doing with Twilight? Why are we not staying away from it?
Riff tracks.
What is that?
Have you ever seen Mystery Science Theater 3000?
No.
What?
Hey, don't be hard on
That's it. We are going to the place with the internet. I don't know where that is. But we're going there and we're downloading these and you're watching like all of them.
We're
Here,
in a place
apparently.
with the internet.
Should I
We're
bring
here.
my laptop?
Well, there's a computer in the office.
Yeah, sounds like a hassle. Where's your laptop exactly?
In my workshop?
Into your workshop. I think I can grab it from here.
What, seriously?
Yeah. Think I can.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna do my thing. He stands up and walks towards the back.
She's gonna. Violet is going to come closer to Jade. Is that bad? But I'm thinking that I would want him to grab other thing at a distance.
That's
I
gross.
Jade will whisper to Violet, I mean, I've done worse things with magic than that. So, no.
Let me look at my Quint post real quick.
Mom, we need to have a talk about those stuff.
Definitely.
Tools of okay. Where's my Quint post? That's my name.
I don't know.
There it is. Okay.
We should probably have a
So it's-
magical sex ed for all the girls. Well, for everybody at some point.
7.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward for a lot of people. That's funny.
Let's see. Gonna spend another 2 points of Quint.
Sooner or later.
That should be enough. With 3 successes, it's our own chantry. Oh wait, it's our own chantry. Okay, so that's easy. All right, got it. So
Yeah.
I'll take a point of paradox for doing a vulgar magic without witnesses. And Noah will walk back towards the front and have a table.
Blink. Sweet. She Mickey's the grabby hands.
He'll hand it over.
She said she like scooches her glass carefully to the side without sloshing it. She's not as careful as she thinks she is. She's been drinking a lot of margarita, a lot of really strong margarita. But it's like nudge, nudge, nudgy, nudge, nudge. Oh God, sloshing, nudge. And then like carefully sets her laptop to the other side of her and flicks it open and immediately like just her hands just start flying. She flicks on the Wi-Fi and pulls up naturally like a torrent site. Make sure her shit's updated real fast and then starts a hunting. Everything is awesome. And about like 500,000, okay, not 500,000, but a lot of stuff starts pinging and dinging, and it's obvious that she's getting bombarded with messages. And yeah, she will immediately start torrenting MST3K and then start answering messages. And like she has this thing where she types pretty rapidly, but again, the drinking. So she like will type really rapidly, pause, blank, backspace, backspace, backspace.
Rapid typing.
Yeah, so it's like it's a lot of rapid typing, her catching about half of the typos and going from there.
Yeah. And Jade will just kind of pull Violet aside. Yeah, I need to work on the magical sex ed talk because sooner or later, everybody is going to meet something that isn't exactly human and they're going to want to bone it.
Wait, what?
What exactly? What I just said.
She like glances up like mid typing, like, wait. What?
Yeah, people meet things that aren't exactly human and they fall in
And
love
they're
and
like, let's
sex
go
happens.
down.
Well, sometimes.
That's not weird.
I mean, aren't you prime like example of that, Jade?
Yeah, I am actually. And there's a few people that have had relationships with werewolves to various degrees of success.
I mean, Luke has a relationship with a werewolf.
Hmm.
Yep.
And I mean, I guess it's not really like. I mean, from what I gather, there's like different groups within the Hollow Ones that are basically groupies for mages and changelings and vampires and werewolves and hell, even like ghosts and stuff.
That's not weird.
I
I
mean,
mean, it's kind
okay,
of
you gotta
not.
explain me. I mean, I've seen Ghostbusters, but I don't.
How do you bone a ghost? Like
I
that,
don't know if I want to know.
I mean,
that's
This
not a
sounds
thing
awkward.
to do.
that's just supernatural masturbation.
Well,
What?
you can allow your body to be possessed and then let the spirit, take control of it. And yeah,
So
or
then
find
it's
another body, the spirit can do that too.
I don't think that's a great idea, and I don't think one should ever do that.
yeah,
What's
that's
that movie with the pottery wheel?
Jade downs the rest of her margarita in one gulp.
Like in a startled way or in an oh my god, my poor brain
In
kind
a
of way?
nonchalant way. In a I'm not speaking from personal experience way.
Totally not.
Sort of personal experience way. And she manages to keep it down, but she does not fight off the brain freeze. And almost immediately after she's done, both her thumbs go into her mouth and she's pressing on her palate.
Oh, that's what you meant. That makes way more sense.
Yeah, ow.
I thought you said you were supposed to do it with your tongue, and it doesn't make sense because your tongue's cold too.
I mean, your tongue helps, but yeah, your thumb is better.
Oh.
Or maybe both thumbs. Ah.
1 second. BRB.
You know what? Maybe I should just go make like a pot of coffee so that we have something hot to drink to get rid of the brain freeze.
Tea for me.
Tea for Noah.
make that too.
Jade will get up and look at her plate, fold up what's left of her last taco and shove it in her mouth while she walks into the kitchen to make hot coffee and tea.
Well, that was
Ah.
exciting.
Yeah, well, just wait till we get home. I gotta show you something.
Okay. Okay.
And she chuckles as she looks at Jade, and now we see the boyfriend waiting to figure out what I'm talking about. It's okay, buddy.
All right. Okay. Whatever.
It's okay. You know that's how I like you.
Okay.
Clueless and wondering.
I feel like I should take that as an insult somehow.
Well, I mean, you still use your unfair height advantage, and also your unfair uh mastering of kung fu to take many advantages. So
I mean,
I gotta work with what I got.
some people are just better at some things. That's not something I can do about. Everybody has their own talents. Everybody has something they're good at.
Yeah, we get it. You're wonderful.
I never said that, but thank you for the compliment.
Uh,
I mean, I
couple-
know I'm wonderful, but like, okay.
A couple minutes later, Jade pops out of the kitchen with a big with a big kettle of hot water and mugs and tea bags. It seems she totally forgot she was going to make coffee and just got tea for everybody instead.
So, what is this mystery thing movie?
Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's actually not a movie, it's several movies. The premise is that in the not quite super distant future, a couple of mad scientists have stayed sane on their satellite orbiting Earth that they live on by building robots, and they watch old sci-fi movies and point out everything that's wrong with them.
Like, have you ever watched a movie with friends that make fun of the movie the whole time?
No.
Oh, no.
mhm.
Look, it's pretty funny, and these guys do it like on a professional level.
Okay.
It is, you know, like when you sit down and they do Godzilla. Oh boy, that is merciless.
Yeah.
Wait, Godzilla's still a thing?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they made a movie not that long ago.
Godzilla will always be a thing for
And then-
Nod.
I thought
Then there
Godzilla
was-
was a thing.
Then there was another movie that came out in Japan over the summer. I saw the trailer for it, and I swear his tail is like a separate conscious entity from the rest of his body. That's just like attached to his body from the way it's moving around behind him.
Huh. Well then. I will take your word for it.
You will.
Good plan.
Well, let's watch this, or she looks. Well, I mean, we can stay here and watch the movie and drink. That seems like a
Yeah.
good plan.
Oh, you know what? There's a projector that.
Yes.
Yeah. We can play it on the wall, and I'll get some better chairs from one of the VIP rooms.
Guys, I got this. Where's the projector? Gimme.
Jade will disappear into the office and come back with the projector.
Taylor proceeds to look around like, where's it go? Where's it go? Like, too enthusiastic.
Jade carries out the projector and the chorus, and just right on that table there's a screen, or we can just project it on the wall.
We can't half-ass it. We're going for the screen. Again, she's just kind of peering around wildly. There's usually the screens roll up when they're not in use.
Yeah, Jade pulls back the curtain on the stage and jumps a couple times, grabs the little string hanging from the handle that lets you pull down the screen, and yanks. Hey, I got it done on my own that time.
Cue Taylor with a hilariously obsessive attempt to keep an eye for detail, like setting up this projector, hooking it up, like making sure it is perfect, getting it as far away to get as big as image as possible and still get it in focus. Just going bananas.
Noah will finally drink his drink.
Max, roll your stamina.
With one drink?
Yeah, it's like 2/3 tequila.
Jeebus.
We let Violet mix it.
Nope. So Noah drinks it. And he's like, holy balls. And he puts it down. Woo. This is some strong stuff.
Mostly
Thank you.
tequila. A little bit of triple sec.
Jeebus. Oh,
And
usually I can keep this down pretty well. But oh, wow. Wow, this thing has a punch to it.
maybe next time I should tell Violet how much of what to add to it instead of just telling her what goes in it and letting her and Taylor loose with the blender and the ice cubes.
Or you can ask Collins. Isn't he like a bartender?
Yeah, but he's not here.
I mean, this is pretty good. Holy shit, this is strong.
Once you get the first one down, it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, sorry, I used the Naomi technique in terms of proportions. Force of habit.
Whew.
If it wouldn't be totally like protocol breaching and a giant red flag, I would probably put this on the menu as the Sahajia special.
Don't break the rule of shade.
You know what? I might call it the Sarasvati special, though.
Noah will finish his drink. Oh, give me another. We're gonna see how far the ship is gonna sink.
Jade pours Noah another margarita and looks at Violet. I think we're gonna need another pitcher. Before we're done with these movies.
Yeah, even Violet is like.
Hey, look at that. So Noah drinks the second one. I was like, yeah, you're right. It's pretty good.
You gotta get wasted tomorrow.
I'll come here, you.
Well, I mean, if you insist. Swamp.
Puts his arms around Violet. There. Now let's watch this thing.
Yes.
Jade will pull up 2 big comfy chairs with pillows for herself and Taylor, and when she's ready for a place to sit down and wait for the movie to start.
How's the setup going?
Taylor will hit a key and then realize as the thing is starting up that she hasn't hit the lights and has no idea where they are. So it's again kind of the head whipping around like, where is it? Kind of thing. We are watching Manos, Hands of Fate.
Jade gets up and turns down the dimmer switch on the lights, so it's almost totally. It's just bright enough in there that anyone who has a drink can see enough to drink it, and anyone who still wants tacos can see enough to make and eat them, but not so bright that it'll mess up the movie.
And it cues up in the not so distant future.
And I guess we can call this a scene. Thank you, players, for playing, watchers for watching, and we'll see you next time for another Brown Bear adventure.